Hi, I'm Jason. Welcome to another quality video from ApplianceVideo.com. Stop. Before beginning any repair, be sure to always disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for proper voltage. Today, we will show you how to remove and replace the switch harness on this Whirlpool freestanding gas range. To begin this repair, we must first access the rear of the unit. Now that we're at the back of the unit, we're going to begin by removing our cover. With our cover removed, we have access to our connectors for our harness. We're going to take our meter, set it on ohms. We're going to check for continuity from our switch harness. So that is the red wire. And this black wire. Now this only should have continuity when you set the burner dial to light. And it doesn't matter which one you do, they all should do it. Some symptoms of a bad harness would be if you were not getting a spark, or if one burner was not sparking, or if they were all sparking continuously. If you had good continuity through your switch harness, but you had symptoms that I just described, then you would need to replace your switch harness. To replace the switch harness, we'll have to access the harness from the front. Now that we're back around at the front, we are going to remove the cooktops, first by removing the grates. And we're going to move the burner caps. And then each burner has two screws that we're going to need to remove. Now we can lift up from the front and slide it forward at the same time, and then disengage it from the back. You're going to want to use something to prop up the cooktop. Now with the cooktop propped up, we can access the front. Next, we will remove the knobs. And the best thing to use is a stubby screwdriver, because you don't have a lot of clearance here. There's 4 screws along the top to take out. And then there are 4 screws holding each burner valve on. And then open the door, and underneath there are 2 screws holding the panel on. And then the panel will come straight forward, and you have access to your harness. To remove the switch harness, you're going to use a small flat blade screwdriver, lifting up on the tabs to disengage them. Obviously, if you're replacing this, because of a bad switch, you don't really care if you break these tabs off or not. But if you're going to reuse the switch, then you want to make sure you don't break them off. Now with that last one removed, you can pull the wires out through the back of the oven. And then set your switch harness off to the side. To install our switch harness, we're going to start by grabbing our new harness, setting it up to the valves here. I'm going to slide it over the valve and snap it into place. And we're going to feed our wires through the back, inside the cavity of the oven, and out the hole of the back of the oven. And we'll connect those last. Position our manifold in there. Now we're going to grab our front cover. Slide our cover on. Install our 2 screws from the bottom. And we're going to install our 4 screws that hold our manifold on. Now with our short little stubby screwdriver, we're going to install the 4 screws on the top. And we can install all 5 burner knobs. Now on the top, we're going to want to pull our little foam blocks out. Now you want to try to make sure that you get your orifices lined up here so that you can get your screw holes in. The easiest way to do this is with one hand, hold your burner orifice up to the bottom of the cooktop, place your burner on top of it, and then start your screws. Just installing one screw in each one. Now that you've got all your burners started with one screw, we can snap down our cooktop. And make sure you have your corners in the back end secure. And now we can install the rest of the screws. With all your burners installed, place your caps on top of the burners. Install your cooking grates. And then we will finish up at the rear. With our wires fished through, we're going to connect our wires same way that we took them apart. And then take our cover and install that. And that will complete the repair. Thanks for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. If you found this video helpful, like this video and subscribe to our channel.